Hi, I'm Jack Scott. I'm 18 years of age. I come from the Isle of Thanet in East Kent. So I heard about it on social media, on Twitter. A local company that makes oilseed rape into oil cooking foods. She tapped me on Twitter about it and thought it would be quite a good idea to go for it. I've quite enjoyed it, learning new, like the market guy, and learning new what they're doing and the cover crop sort of things with what 2-year rotations. The cattle side I quite enjoyed. I'm not really from the cattle area, so it's quite interesting seeing how a dairy herd's actually managed and meeting new people that are on the course too, as well as the hosts. So on the Isle of Thanet, land availability is a big issue for me. It's either all going for housing development or is owned by big trusts, and it's very difficult to get into any sort of land unless you've sort of got an awkward corner of a field you can't farm. But even then, with new environmental land management schemes, it's not known if that's the future for small little schemes like me. But a lot of land on Thanet's going for housing development, so it's pushing people like myself and younger generations out, and we're looking at up north and sort of like removing food production from the Isle, which is quite sad because Margate has received quite a lot of regeneration itself. So it has almost £32 million regeneration work done for itself. It's now got a thriving restaurant industry, and many of the restaurants there do source local. Many of my customers are proud that they're sourcing within the Isle as far as they can. And the Isle's got some of the best soils in the country. It's Grade 1 land, it's above chalk, it's a maritime climate, so we hardly get any frosts. And if you go back 20 odd years, it was an island full of cauliflower. They grew some class 1 cauliflower. New trials of seeds were done on Thanet. Seed potatoes, it's all the best soil you can get in the country, so it's quite damaging to destroy Grade 1 land on food security, especially what's going on with India and Ukraine at the moment. It's not worth destroying Grade 1 land for housing, especially when you don't need the housing. So before I came to the Ideas Hack for Kenton Medway, I originally thought that in 2 years' time I'm going to leave horticulture and agriculture completely. The Isle of Thanet where I live, there's no future for it at the moment. The council is not recognising the industry on its own, whereas the Ideas Hack, supported by KCC for Kenton Medway, has shown that there is actually a future for Kent. Perhaps a bit more work for the Isle itself, but it's getting there, and it started with what's happening today. So there is actually a future that I can see for myself in the industry now. Keep persevering and don't give up. Just keep going at what you want to achieve. It's showing that I do have actually a future in the industry if I pursue it, which hopefully I will.